Okay, here we go. This is Garrett. This video is 1 Peter 5:9. All right, let's find out what Peter has to say about suffering. Let's check it out. 1 Peter 5:9. But listen, everyone, before we read verse 9, we have to read verse 8 first. So it's important that we go to 8 first, even though the video is about verse 9. Okay, here we go. 1 Peter 5:9. Here is verse 8 first, which I'm going to read fast. Peter's talking about Satan. He says, stay alert. Watch out for your enemy, the devil. He prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Now we get to the video, verse 9. This video is about verse 9. Peter says in verse 9, stand firm against him and be strong in your faith. Remember that your family of believers all over the world is going through the same kind of suffering you are. Did you hear that? Christians all over the world are going through the same kinds of suffering you are. You're not alone in your suffering. You're not alone. God isn't picking on you. No. Christians all over the world are going through the same things that you're going through. Now be patient. Let me read 9 again, a little bit slower, please. Okay, verse 9. Peter says, stand firm against him. Who is him? That's Satan. And Peter says, be strong in your faith. Practice faith that God's going to help you through this difficult time. Peter says, remember that your family of believers all over the world, or in other words, those are Christians all over the world. So Peter's saying, remember that your family of believers, Christian believers all over the world, every country, every city, every town, every village, is going through the same kind of suffering you are. Now, why is this so important? Because the demons will tell you that you're the only one suffering in this sin. They will tell you that you're the only one battling this addiction, and it's not true. There are children of God all over the world who are battling the same exact kinds of things that you're battling. Nothing unique is happening to you. Nothing strange is happening to you. Christians all over the world are going through the same kinds of things you are, and it's important to learn this so we can undo the lies of the demons who are telling you that you're the only one. We got to stop listening to those lies. We can't believe those whispers anymore. We just can't. Now, let's read verse 9 again, one last time, a little differently. Peter is saying, stand firm against Satan. Keep your faith that God is going to help you through these difficult times, whether you're battling cigarettes or smoking weed or drugs, or maybe you're battling a problem of gossiping. Keep your faith. God's going to help you see it through. Then Peter says, remember. This is important. Peter's saying here, remember what I'm about to tell you. Christians all over the world are battling pornography like you are, or they're battling smoking weed like you are, or they're battling issues of pride just like you are, or Christians all over the world are battling cancers or colds or flus or migraine headaches or terrible stomach aches just like you are. You got to learn this, that you're not the only one suffering. Now you might be wondering, Garrett, why is this so important to learn this? Because when you learn that you're not the only one suffering, when you learn that there are Christians all over the world battling pornography and masturbation, just like some of you are, what it does is it helps to get rid of your shame. It helps to get rid of your condemnation. It helps to get rid of your guilty feelings. It helps to get rid of the shame, guilt, and condemnation, which are three separate demons living inside of you. And this is a big, big deal. This is huge. So the more you learn that there are other Christians all over the world, from China to Cuba, from Israel to Afghanistan, and they're suffering just like you are, this helps you to get rid of the shame, guilt, and self-condemnation that you've been going through, so you can be more free, so you can trust God more, so you can see you're not the only one, so you can see that God is not picking on you, etc., etc. That's why this is so important. So as I say goodbye, one last time, listen. Children of God all over the world are going through the same exact problems you have. Are you having financial difficulty? Children of God all over the world are. Are you battling caffeine drinks the way that I do? Children of God all over the world are battling drinking caffeine. Are you battling pornography? Statistics on the internet tell us Christians all over the world by the millions are battling pornography. By the millions. So let your shame go. Let the guilt go. Let the self-condemnation go. Humble yourselves before God's throne and rest with Jesus. Trust Jesus. Trust Jesus that he knows what he's doing in your life. Trust Jesus that his plan is perfect. You're not alone in your suffering. You are not alone.